Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and all else. Today we are going to be taking a look at a story simply called The Mii, about, well, Nintendo avatars. Let's see if they can make a story about a Mii scary. It's Christmas morning. I wake up before the rest of my family and head to the entertainment room waiting for everyone to wake up. I peer at the presents marked, "Too cold from Santa." Of course I know that it's from my parents. They just put that for the younger children. Jeez, ruin the fantasy, why don't ya? There are kids watching, man! Don't shatter their hopes and dreams, that's what the job market is for. As I wait, I think I hear someone waking up multiple times from my bedroom. I share a room. I hear blankets moving and even see the lights turn on. I then hear 2 footsteps, but then the light turns off and it then repeats. The first time, it freaked me out. But as it continued, I decided that it was one of my brothers deciding again and again on whether to head out. Ah, the good old reasonable explanation. It's 30 minutes later and it's me and my brothers in the entertainment room waiting for my parents to wake up. What we did was talk about what we think each other got. Then I asked one of them about the past event with the lights and footsteps. One of my brothers, Shawnee, I think? That's a unique name. Says he woke up once and saw that the lights were on, but that he had no idea who turned them on. After his discovery, he simply fell back asleep. The other 2 were oblivious. 10 minutes later and I hear, finally he got it right, my little 4-year-old sister waking up my parents. Why didn't I think of doing that? As I hear, now it's wrong again, her jumping on their bed, I think to myself that it might have been her trying to wake me and my brothers up. So I decided that the case was closed. Brilliant detective work. Could we be looking at the next Sherlock Holmes here? My parents in the room with us. Time for presents. Hell yeah. We each take turns opening our own presents. At the end, we opened the last 2 entitled to all of us. There were 2. I knew that one of them was a Wii U. I knew this because 10 days ago my parents asked us whether we wanted an Xbox 360 or Wii U. How sneaky of them. We easily chose the better console, which is the Wii U. Highly debatable, my friend, but let's not start a console war in the comments, yeah? Oh no, it's already started. So of course I knew one of them was in there. So we opened the first one up, and to the family's surprise, besides my parents, there was a Halo 4 Xbox 360. I was grateful, of course, and even excited. Yeah, you better be. So what, we didn't get a Wii U, we got a kick-ass Xbox. So when I opened the second present, I was quite confused. Inside was a deluxe edition Wii U. You know, the black one. I freaked out with joy. Yeah, you just received 2 video game consoles, you better be happy. I asked how they afforded this and they explained. Apparently a month ago my grandma had bought the Xbox and mailed it to my parents after they got the Wii U, making us end up with both. Man, I feel spoiled. Well, at least you're self-aware and humble, so that's respectable. That basically ended Christmas morning. It's 5 days later, and me and my 3 brothers and uncle are playing Nintendo Land. When we turn on the system, we see our Miis and I choose mine. Then we start the game, but something was wrong. My Mii in the game was taller. He also wore a black shirt instead of blue. This was strange because the Mii in the profile select seemed normal. No one could have possibly messed my Mii up at the time. This gets me angry at my brothers, but I don't mention it. Oh damn, you're the passive-aggressive type, aren't ya? We keep playing until my Mii stares at us and frowns. The system then turns off. This gets me even more angry. Oh, you're an angry little man. I checked the disc for any scratches, thinking that that may have caused it. It was almost perfect, besides a few barely noticeable scratches. We started up again. It is the profile select and my character is, well, even stranger. It now has a black shirt, it's still taller but has no glasses on. But the game doesn't crash this time. By the time my uncle leaves, my brothers are in bed and I am watching TV. I get bored and turn on the Wii U in hopes to fix my Mii. I select my Mii and now it has black hair. It used to be dirty blonde. I instantly go to the Mii editor. I select my Mii and a chat bubble pops up and says, "But I don't want to change." What? I try it again. This time my Mii looks at me and says, "I don't want to change." and it then shuts down the Wii U. It just makes me angry. I appreciate that you turning angry all the time is your defining character trait. That's very nice. I turn the thing on and look for my Mii. I find it, but its name says Norm. Of the North? I select it, but it says, "You are not Norm," and shuts off. I turned it on and all the Miis are gone. All but Norm. As I click Norm, it says nothing. I'm sorry, but Norm will never be an intimidating name. It just can't be. Something happens. The light flickers on in my bedroom. Christmas morning continues. Wait, I thought it was 5 days later. Did you travel back in time, or did you forget that you skipped forward in the story? I want to go with the former, because that sounds much more exciting. I turn off the Wii U myself, but the light keeps turning on. I still hear blankets moving, and I still hear footsteps. The pace keeps going faster. I run in there and the lights turn off. Dead silence. I try to turn it on, but it doesn't work. I'm in what seems to be pitch black, but there's one light coming from a home phone. It's a typical small green light. I'm freaked out. Then all of a sudden the light blinks. 3 seconds later it happens again, and again, and again. After 5 blinks I realize something. It is not blinking. Something is moving over it. Something is in my room, and it is moving in a pattern. I leave the room, keep the door open, and turn on the hallway light. I can see into my room now. I go in and take a look around and the door shuts. I run towards it with a leap. Not locked. I open it, but what I see is darkness. The light is turned off and in the distance I see a figure. I don't walk closer, but it does. I go to my room and shut the door. I try frantically to turn on the light. It eventually does, thank God. When I turn around I see the Wii U. It's connected to a broken TV in my closet. It's turned on. Does this monster possess the ability to make televisions materialize from nowhere? That's awesome! On the screen I see total darkness. Then I see a knob. Then I see a hand reach out and open the door. Then there is light. Then. I realize that this is my room. I instantly turn around and see nothing. I look back at the TV and all I see is a broken TV and nothing else, as if all were normal. I can't sleep for the whole night. I no longer play the Wii U. In fact, the Wii U scares me. Norm no longer shows up and my Mii is still gone. My brothers, though, are still there. I haven't told anyone of this incident. Until now. Credit to Nintendo. At least you're giving credit to those who deserve it. Good on ya, buddy. That went on for way too long and did not grip me in the slightest, I'm afraid. It was filled with so much unnecessary detail and unremarkable events that it became a slog to get through. There was so much repetition and superfluous detail. It was quite annoying. A lot of it was also written very confusingly, and it was very hard to follow at times, so I would suggest revising your grammar and writing style a bit to make your points come across a little better. Now, this story was published in 2013, so it's been a while, and I do not doubt that the author who wrote this probably looks back on this story nowadays and is able to recognize its faults and shortcomings. Believe me, everyone writes stupid fiction when they're younger. I would know. I've done the same plenty of times. So, can I be angry at this story? No, not really. At least it was somewhat funny and entertaining at times, but for all the wrong reasons. I wish the author the best of luck in the future. Keep at it. With that said, thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, don't hesitate to like, comment, or even subscribe if you want to see more content like this. It helps my channel out in many different ways. Check out my Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat, or chime in on my Patreon if you want to. Also, don't forget, I've got merch now. Links in the description as always. Thanks again, everyone. Stay awesome. Goodbye.